Hi everyone, Charlene Bauer, Ladies Off-Road Network. We are live at 5 on a Tuesday. We just finished our Ask Charlene call at 4 o'clock, which was so much fun. Again, a ton of great questions from all the ladies on all different categories of information. It's one of those things like you don't know what you don't know until you start listening. We ended the call with, what's a suck down winch on a buggy and how does that work? And how does that help with our off-camber driving and such? I'm like, oh my gosh, okay everybody. You're going to the next level. Hold on. If you don't understand what I'm saying, it's okay, but come with us anyways, because you can definitely come with us. So off-camber driving, the fast pro tips of off-camber driving is, what is it? Driving tip. Slow and not punchy, right? Slow and not punchy, because we have the articulation of the vehicle, the suspension dynamics, the center of gravity, the transfer of weight, all those fancy words I just used. So slow and non-punchy driving. Try and get to that 2-foot driving technique if you can. And then the other piece to it is, if you get stuck and you get into a hole all of a sudden, or you're off camber big time, don't turn up. Turn down. So as you get your tire into this situation here, if you turn in, all of a sudden your tire gets tucked up underneath your vehicle, and that's going to help it even get tippier, if not really tippy. So you want to turn out, you want to turn down and give yourself more traction so that you can go down. So there's your pro tips. If you were on the 4 o'clock call, on the Ask Charlene call, thank you. Appreciate you. That was a lot of fun. If not, if you missed it, but you are a member, it will go into our new member area, which we're going to talk about in a little bit. It's getting bigger and better and badasser. Remember, that's our theme for this year. Oh my goodness, everything is getting bigger, better, badasser. So hold on tight. We got a lot to talk about. Lots of stuff coming up. It's time to commit, ladies, on a couple things, though, so I'm going to call you out in a second. One is, though, we're going to King of the Hammers this week. The group that's going out with me this week, woo-woo! We got our VIP group. We're going to have a ton of fun. We're going to go do all kinds of cool stuff next week. Lined it out. More to come. Super exciting stuff. So thank you to everybody that's doing that. Next Tuesday on the 4 o'clock call, I'm going to explain what King of the Hammers is in detail, because we'll be there. It'll be a little more, I don't know, maybe intuitive, I guess, as far as that goes. But for those of you that are at home right now, you're like, what is King of the Hammers? What's happening? What's going on? So it is the biggest race of the year, and especially in the United States, the only thing that competes with it is probably the Dakar and the Baja 1000, right? So big, big scene. But it's here, California, Johnson Valley. Here, it's like 5 hours away. That's super close for me. I get excited about 5-hour drives now. and it's all kinds of racing. So the desert racing starts this weekend on Saturday and Sunday. Our big trophy trucks roll out on Sunday, all the way up to UTV racing on Thursday, what we call our Everyman Challenge race, which is your stock classes on Friday. And then on Saturday is our main race. It's our Ultra 4 race. It is the they now call it the Race of Kings. It's a new name, but that's our unlimited class, right? So anything flies within some limitation of safety factors, of course. So very excited to be a part of that entire week and all of the goodness that's going on there. You at home can absolutely participate. You can watch, you can hang out with us, and you can go to Ultra 4 Racing, Ultra 4, the number, racing.com/live, and I'll be posting the link around so that when it's time, you guys can watch with us and see the racing. They have all kinds of helis out there, helicopters, getting all kinds of great footage. Quite frankly, you guys at home see the race way better than we do. We just get all the other entertainment value that comes with being there. So if you're really into the racing side, you're in a good seat at home. It's actually a better seat than being out there. But if you're into like the entertainment and the like in the mix of it and not like on the face and I'm going to touch the vehicle, yeah, then you got to be there. All right. So that is now, like that's right now. That's coming up. That's right now. Also right now, tomorrow is the deadline. You could be Miss February. It's so awkward when I put that into the post, but I thought it was pretty funny. So here how we have the coloring calendar for January. Thank you guys for having fun with that. Make sure that you do that, do that, do that. Now we get to fill in the February one. So if you are a two-door, if you did not catch wind yet, see it on Facebook, or you haven't opened my email that says 2 doors. Yes, keep reading. Do you want to be in the Miss Calendar? Do you want to be the calendar? Yes, keep reading. Here's what I need. And it is pretty specific, and I am very proud of everybody for reading the instructions. It has to be a side view. Like, I want a really cool side view so that people can color it, not that front view. That makes it really hard. So get that in by tomorrow. Then here's the plan. Now I'm going to take all of the pictures, because I don't want to just be like locked on Facebook. That's why we did the email too. I'll put them all together now on Facebook. That's where we have to go. I know, it's one of those things. I'll put a gallery together, and then you guys got to get after it for the next couple days and like them. If you like them all, fine. I'm not going to get angry about it. But the one that comes to the top, the cream that rises, is going to be the one that goes, that gets turned into a cartoon. And then I said, we'll highlight 5 of them. So how there's one picture here, there'll actually be 5 pictures on the February one. So we'll have some fun with that. Once it gets done, once I do all the work, once we figure out who the vehicle is, and then I do all the work and I turn it into a coloring calendar, then we'll post it out. And then the February page will be out there for you to print, have fun with, and then show us your drawings. Yeah. I love how my Jeep this month turned red. Kelly did it as red. It was teal. Jody's niece did it in all kinds of colors, like it was a rainbow. It's so cool. It's so cool. So don't be shy to color, and don't be shy to post it, especially if there's kids. Add the kids in there. I love it. Not like I don't want to see you. I'd love to see you too, but I'm just saying. We really love to see the kids. So that's the February calendar situation. So look for that Thursday-ish, where you got to get in there and start voting and help us out. You also notice I did say 2-door. There was a race car that got submitted. Jen, I'm like, Jen, we're going to have a race car one. There was a side-by-side submitted, and I'm like, that's exactly why I did this, because it could be a Toyota, it could be all kinds of things. It just needs to be a 2-door. I'm like, well, should I let that one ride? Because we're going to have a side-by-side one also. But just saying. So there could be some other vehicles in there. I didn't say Jeep. I said 2-door, right? So it should be fun. Huge shout out. Everybody, fingers, tap, 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 heart, 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 heart. Let's throw them right now for our leadership team. And this last month, they have all taken time to have a phone call with me and powwow. And legitimately, I scared them. And if they're not scared, then we have issues. We all have issues, because I sat there and I'm like, okay, here's your project, and here's like the export of my brain of your project to you. Now, this is very timely and this needs to happen, or it's not timely at all, but you just need to know where we're at. You need to know who we're working with, and we'll talk about it in a couple of months when it gets more timely. But it has been really, really cool to see everybody stepping in, stepping up, having fun, energized, excited, like on the gas, trying to get some projects rocking and rolling, helping me get out of a rut on a couple of them, which has been a challenge. So I'm super, super, super thankful to everybody that's been part of the leadership team and doing that. What I want to make sure that is clear, though, is they're not taking over, meaning there is still an email, ladiesofouernetwork@gmail.com. If you need something, that's where the information flow goes. If you need something, it comes through the cell phone, the number, the 480-490-2019. All of a sudden, there's been this concept of, I'm just going to start contacting people, and they know what they're supposed to do. They don't know what they're supposed to do. They're just helping me do little pieces of the project. So just to verbally say it out loud to everybody, like, hey, nothing has changed. They're helping me make it faster, make it bigger, better, badasser. And we'll just make sure everybody gets what they need. But those are always still the top 2 ways of communication. The third way is the Ask Charlene. We do have that WhatsApp chat, and the link is on our webpage. So if anybody is ever looking to reach out to get help, there's that one as well. So there's 3 awesome ways to get communication, get help. And then there's always the For Sure Tuesday, I am online, and what is your question, and let's manage it, and let's figure it out. All right, so there's multiple ways, and I'm saying this to everybody so that you can help communicate with somebody else that might be having a challenge or a question. Those are the ways to do it. Cool deal? Yeah. So our web team is on the gas. I was up till 2:30 this morning helping them find some work to do. We have plenty of that to do. But also our new website is up under control. And that's our new member system that I keep talking about. I'm like, hey, these 15-minute lessons are going to go onto our new member system. We spent a lot of time on that this last week, and I'm super stoked on how it's coming together. You guys are going to love it. It's so much user-friendly. It's so much better. So on the gas. So excited about that. I'm learning a lot. Yeah, you guys are like watching videos of how to drive Jeeps. I'm watching videos of how to make this computer system more effective for you to make sure that we're having as much fun as possible. There's scavenger hunt and challenge team got together. I think we figured out like a brand new win for the challenge, which is insane. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to get Carol's approval on that the more I thought about it. So that's going to be a lot of fun. We have some, that means big, people. That means big. Like, we got some big stuff happening. Our convention week is already falling in. We got some big stuff happening there. Our academy, we're growing that. Like, every conversation I had is just so overwhelming, and it is so exciting all at the same time. So still remember, I only have 24 hours in a day. It's still aggressive. There's still that many projects going on. But we're going to get way more efficient this year thanks to the leadership team. So throw hearts again for this. I love it. I love it. I love it. And super appreciative. The other one we worked on was Saturday socials. I want to reinforce to you a couple things. Number 1, we need hostesses. You guys are in charge. So this is our across the country moment where we start having meetups of your local people. You're the ones that are the hostesses to it. I can't be everywhere at once. So this is how we start doing this, okay? Again, we used to have networking events. If you're new, we were up to 30 events a month across the country within the week. Now we're doing Saturday mornings, which is a little bit challenging for some people, I'm finding, and I knew this was going to be a challenge, but the leadership team wanted to go this direction, so we're trying it. Is Saturday morning socials, come and hang out, and you're going to play a fun game. So we really got into it the other night when we were talking about this, Erica and I, who are leading it up. And I'm like, yeah, so this is how the game is going to go, and this is how it should go. And then we kept talking about it and talking about it and talking about it. And we put the elements together, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is going to be rad. So where I had anticipated that we were going to use WhatsApp, we're actually not going to. We're going to use our new computer system, which is going to be way cooler, way easier, way faster. And you're not going to be able to cheat and grab somebody else's answer. You're actually going to have to think about it yourself, not see the chat and then answer it later. Yes, I know how that was going to work out. I know who I'm talking to right now. And then at the end, we can simply export everybody. And that Tuesday night, live at 5, will be a quick drawing for our people that participated in the system in the Saturday social. Now, there's also a question that I raised, and I'm really glad that we came to a solution with it, is there are still people that, one, don't feel comfortable going out because of COVID, or maybe you just don't have a big group in your area. I don't like the excuse of I don't have a big group in my area, because you can if you try. Just saying. You got to put the foot forward so we can help. Like we're doing the footwork for you. You're not on your own here. This is us working as a team together to get this group together, right? You're just the body that has to represent Ladies Off-Road Network when you're there and help us execute. But you're not on your own by any means at any point. But we are going to also have an online Saturday social. So it will run from 5 a.m. to noon Pacific Standard Time. So that's a Pacific Standard Time. So it's 8 o'clock Eastern to whatever Eastern, 3 o'clock Eastern Time. So that you can jump on for a couple of hours. You can answer a couple of the questions. You can get some, you can have some friend time with some other people that are on there. But I don't want you to get locked into that. If you come on to one of those, I'm going to be the one, I'm going to jump between two because I'm going to have the online social going and then I'm going to have my other system going where I'm talking to all the people all over the country live, like they're at an opportunity. And my online people, I'm going to challenge you every time you come on there. So you're hosting one in your area next time, right? And it's not that I don't want you to come online, but I also want you to try and find some people in your area. And that's me helping you do that. Okay, again, you're not on your own. So very excited about having the online opportunity. I think it's great. I think especially in this weird COVID time, it still helps with that conversation. I am 100% open to everything and making sure that we give you the safest environment that you feel comfortable in. But I also think it's time to get back outside, hang out with the ladies, have some fun, find some education, and go from there. So the game that I'm talking about is you're gonna, as the hostess will get 20 questions that you got to cut up and put into a salad bowl, because that's our theme, right? Grandma's salad bowl. So you got to grab a salad bowl and cut up 20 questions and put them into the bowl. Then the guest that comes, can pull one out of the bowl. And maybe the question is, what color is the Warren brand? Well, that's easy. Okay, what is it, everybody? What color is the Warren brand? Exactly, right? Super easy. So you go to the website, our little link that you'll have, and you'll fill out your name and address and stuff. And then you'll put in question 1, because it happened to be question 1, because it's easy. And then you put in red. Exactly. Boom. There's an entry. Super simple. They're not all going to be that simple. Imagine that, right? So let's say the next lady, Susie, pulls out the next one. And it's question number 7. Doesn't matter. Remember, this is the fun part. They pull out question number 7, and it happens to be, what is articulation? Define articulation. That's more challenging, right? Like, how do you define articulation? So what that could turn into is the 4 or 5 ladies that are there having coffee together, eating donuts, whatever it is that you're doing. You start turning it into a conversation of what is articulation? How do I put that into a sentence? And I'm not saying Google it. I'm saying have a conversation and really try and understand it. And what does it mean? And how does it work? Et cetera, et cetera. There could be one that says, what does the sway bar disconnect button do? And it could turn into a conversation. Now there's 5 of you sitting there. As long as you are in that circle together, you're all having the conversation, all 5 of you can get on your phones after you come up with the answer, put in question 7, and then answer question 7 with your articulation answer. I don't feel that's cheating. I feel that is, you guys just had a great conversation about what articulation is. Boom. Winning. Fair? So that's how this is going to go. I'm super stoked on it. If your group gets through all 20 questions, then my questions aren't hard enough. Or you're Googling it. Get off of Google. At least try to have a conversation about it, and then have Google double check it if you want. But then we'll go over them, everybody that we'll have everybody's information, and I'll send you the sheet afterwards that has all the answers, just in case there was any kind of question. So I think that that's going to be a super fun game for everybody to come join. If you're new to the group, it totally doesn't matter. If you show up 20 minutes, a half an hour late, it doesn't matter. If you need to leave a half an hour early, it doesn't matter, right? Like, You are doing your thing so that you can be successful. Come meet some ladies. This is what Ladies Off-Road Network is not, never was, not going to say it never will be, but it's not, is your local group that goes wheeling every weekend, right? I've always said this. We're your education department. We're the one where you come and learn, and then you go to your local groups, you go to your local clubs, and you go wheeling with them, and you find rad people around you. The great part about these Saturday socials and the elements of that is now we're pulling those people that are in your area together. So now you're meeting people that are just as wanting to be knowledgeable as you are. It's so much more fun going out with people that are like, oh, well, yeah, I know all about articulation, so let's go out and let's disconnect our sway bar, or, hey, I don't really know, I forgot what was happening, I forgot how this goes, and somebody else has that information for you because they understand that you're learning too, and that is okay. So it's a lot of fun to be able to put those groups together and have that to where you have that confidence in your local area. Some areas when we were doing the networking, we were lucky to pull 2 or 3 people out. I'm not gonna lie, right? Like, we know who we were. Like, it was a challenge every month. And I'm like, man, I'm putting some money behind this Facebook marketing even, and we're not getting them out of the door. Where other areas, we have 30, 40 people showing up. So don't be shy to participate. Don't be shy to come out and help. And I know you right now online are not shy to help, but I'm also giving you the words to help other people come and hang out and have a good time. So that's a Saturday social. It's done in a social environment. It's done in a coffee shop. It's done somewhere easy, casual. It's not done at a shop. You're not welding. You're not working on a vehicle. You're not doing any of that. Nope. Social. You're not going to somebody's house. You're not making it weird. You're not hanging out by a pool. Nope. Social. So we're putting it into this environment to where everybody feels comfortable, entertaining, happy, outside, inside, whatever needs to work, and just laugh. All right. So that's a Saturday social. I need hostesses, por favor, very much. We have March, April, and May open right now on our website, ladiesoffroadnetwork.com. You'll see Saturday social hostesses on there, and you can sign up. All I'm asking is you're a member, because at that point, you're in our circle, you have our voice, you can represent us well, and we will give you all the tools. We have all the tools. So we went through all the tools that I used to send for the networking events, and we put together the list of, no, we don't need this anymore, and we need to up this and do this a little bit better. So pretty cool on that. So you'll get a package with all the tool kits that you need and everything else. Woo, Shannon, she's in. Yeah, I love it. All right, who else is in? All right. The other thing, commit. Here's my next commit for you. March. March is coming fast. Oh my gosh, who knew it was already February? Anybody? March is coming really, really fast. So it's been out there for a long time. We have 2 5-day opportunities in March. Let's see. When were they? They're the first week, the March 2nd through the 6th, and then almost the last week, the 23rd to the 27th. You have 2 opportunities for a 5-day skills camp. Do not miss these. Do not miss these. If you are on the fence, get off of your fence. It's poking your booty. Get off of your fence and come and have some fun. If you have any questions, I want you to talk to me. If you have any concerns, there's a lot. Trust me, there's a lot of concerns. Talk to me. If you don't want to talk to me, I'm totally cool with that. Put in the Ask Charlene, I want to talk to somebody about a 5-day opportunity. I'll have somebody else call you. It's fine. It's fine. I totally get it. In fact, Jenny will be the one that calls you. And it's rad. It is so much fun. Come and do it. It's different than it was last year. So if you came to one of our 5 days last year, don't bypass this year. You got to try it again. It's a completely different environment. Same environment, completely different options and opportunities. And I'm super stoked on what we've been putting together. So do not bypass that. No, you do not need a vehicle. I saw that pass through really fast. Do not need a vehicle, so you can come even without one. We have passenger seats always available. It's really cool to be a passenger. You can jump seats. You're actually the fun one because you can jump through a bunch of vehicles and see how all the different vehicles work and how all the different drivers are, and you actually pull a lot out of that. So our East Coast ladies that fly in all the time, they're like, oh, there's so much fun with it without a vehicle. Why do I need a vehicle here? Like, it's up to you. Totally up to you. And then there's other people, they're like, I cannot learn unless I am driving. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I got you. Work with me here. Work with me here. Give it a try. Give it a try first. Before you put like this black and white down, give me a try. And then next time, bring your vehicle. Bring your vehicle. If you're a brand new driver, if you're super nervous and you're like, oh my gosh, this is way over my head, I know she's going to challenge me, which I am. Don't bring a vehicle the first time. It's okay. It's totally okay. We got you. Okay, so, but if you're a driver, you want to bring your vehicle down, there's lots of ways you can do it. If you can't take a bunch of time off work, but you got some money, ship it down. Send it. We'll make sure that we get it and get it taken care of for you. So there's lots of opportunity here. A lot. Let's talk about it. The 2-day class is the last weekend in February. The 2-day class is the last weekend in February. It's one of 2 I am doing this year. So make sure that you take advantage of that. That's really, it's kind of built for a localish group, but that is something where if you cannot take an entire week off, come for the 2 days. You are going to get a ton of education. Fly in. You absolutely do not need a vehicle for the 2-day. We're going to go out on Sunday, but it's not worth, a full. If it's going to take you as long to drive as it is to fly, then drive. Fair? If you're coming East Coast, fly. Don't even think about it. Fly. We got vehicles. We got seats. Somehow it always works its way out. Luckily. So come and hang out. You're going to learn so much. It's our 1-day class plus a day on the trail having some fun. And we just kind of apply things. You don't have to go on the 2nd day if you don't want. It's not really part of the class. It's just like, hey, we're doing this. And then if you want to go hang out with us on the trail the next day, you're welcome to, and we can do that. So March is coming very fast. February, last weekend in February is the 2-day. March is the 5 days. Right now, you can sign up at the calendar, ladiesoffernetwork.com/calendar. If you go to any of those events and you click, you can grab the link. Our website will be updated in the next day or 2, so you'll be able to go to our website and sign up for it there. It's limited on people, but right now we have a ton of opportunity. So why are you not signing up? Yeah, exactly. No reason. So let's do it. Do it to it. Do it to it. Woo woo! Oh, Rose is coming. Yeah, she's flying in. Awesome. We usually have a manual or 2, so no big deal. Yeah, and you flip around in different vehicles all the time anyway, so it'll be fun. Yay! Okay, hearts for all of our 5-day, 2-day March classes. I can't wait for that. And then the last one on my list, but it's also timely, is Moab. Can you see my shirt? There it is. Moab. All right, it is time to make sure that you're committed to the VIP Moab opportunity as well. Even if you can't like fully commit, you're in the middle, whatever, I need to know. The club is opening up their trail choices next week, and I want to make sure that all of our ladies that are going to go have the opportunity to have me for a few minutes to talk about what trail opportunities that you want to do. So I'll be scheduling that this week, next week, as we are getting closer to that time, and that way you can get in and make sure that you get the trails that you want as soon as possible. So I just want to make sure that we're on the gas with that. It's not that you cannot sign up later. It's fine. Like, this is not a drop dead right now, but I will say if we want to get on top of it, make sure that you get committed to that Moab VIP opportunity, and we can get you signed up for your trails next week-ish. It's in a couple weeks, but it's right here. We're in the zone, people. We're in the zone. The Moab trip is Easter Jeep Safari. So, April 10th through the 17th. It's a Sunday to Sunday, but you can leave on Saturday, so you can be home for Easter Sunday. So it starts Sunday. I just asked that you be there by like 3 o'clock on Sunday, so we can have a powwow and dinner Sunday night. And then we have Monday, we'll go on a trail together. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, and Saturday, you do trails with the club, which means depending on your skill experience, you pick your trail, which is going to be great. So that'll be fun. And then on Thursday, we'll be shopping together. Yes, I love to go shopping. You guys know this. So we're not like shopping, off-road shopping. Yeah. So we'll go shopping. I'll take you to the hot spot to get your cool shirts and all your fun stuff. And then I'll take you out to the vendor show and we'll go hang out, and I'll introduce you to all my friends. Yeah, so there's a lot more to it. There's a bigger picture there, but that's the fast words, and that is up. The link to sign up is also on the calendar. ladiesoffroadnetwork.com/calendar has everything that's going on right now. So take advantage of that. Another VIP opportunity for you to do. Really, ladies, I can't stress enough. I know you're on here. I know you're talking about it. I know you're doing it. Tell your friends. This is a moment in time where these things are going to come and they're going to go in the next 6 weeks, and they're not coming back. Yeah, and we move on. Lots to move on to, but we move on. All right? Yeah, it's very aggressive right now. Yeah, you're feeling aggressive? Think about how I feel. Okay, that's why my hair's up today. It's been a very aggressive couple days. All right. Is there any questions, comments, or concerns? The concern is, yep, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Any comments, questions, or concerns? I saw a couple of questions go by, and I don't think I answered them. So if I didn't answer them, please help me. Pro tip. I have been putting the lemon doTERRA in my water, and I love it. And you have to get a metal straw, apparently, because it eats the plastic ones, whatever. So that's weird. I need a high flow straw. This is a low flow straw. Apparently they make high flow straws too. Who knew all these things? Right? Pro tips everywhere. So I'm putting the doTERRA lemon in my water, and it is, I think, really helping a lot. So there's a good pro tip for our moment. Yep, you can put peppermint in there as well. Yeah. Yum yum in the tum tum. Lemon is a cleanser. Lemon is the helper to all your internals, keeping things rolling in there. Nicely rolling. All right. Peggy, like I said earlier, you and Dana and Emily and I will have a conversation tomorrow. So we'll talk about all that with King of the Hammers, all of our details, and any other things. Are we good for now? Good for now. I don't see any questions. It means we're all happy. All right, everybody, take a deep breath. It's a Tuesday. Shoulders back. You got this. You got this. You got this, ladies. Keep those shoulders back. Happy. I appreciate you. I cannot wait to see you. We're now in that see you phase. Yay! And between King of the Hammers, our February 2-day, our March 5 days, and then Easter Jeep is like right there, right, in April. So we're on the gas. Let's do this. I cannot wait to see you. Let's have some fun. Yes. All right. I'll see you at King of the Hammers, whether you're there or whether we're here. That's how that's going to go. Have a great week, everybody. Bye.